Welcome back, trainers, and as you can see, I have 2 EX raid passes in my inventory. So wow, I already have 10 right now. That's 12 if I catch both of these. So pretty exciting stuff. We're going to get more into that after this video. We're going to take a look at a Kabutops raid. Finally, I was able to find one just at the last minute there. And then we're going to see a Latios raid just for kicks, okay? So unfortunately, in the game, it said cloudy weather because I was looking for that sunny weather so I can get a boost on my grass types. I did pick the Machamps because it said cloudy in the game, but I'm going to go into AR mode after I solo this Kabutops, so you can see, in fact, the sky was basically clear. If anything, it should have been at least like partly cloudy, I guess, but there's like a few clouds here and there. Anyways, pretty silly. So I was still going to look for another one so I can probably try to get just some crazy time, because without the weather boost, I still did fairly well. I just want to go in there with all grass with an extra boost just to see if I can beat it at, I don't know, like 80 seconds left on the clock or something. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Pokemon that I used to take out this raid boss. And now that I think of it, I should have used this one right here. I really should have, because, well, it's apparently cloudy weather outside, and so that would have been boosted by the weather, and it's still super effective ×1. And then you have Bullet Seed, super effective ×2. So that would have been probably a better choice than Machamp, but that's okay. I'll hopefully find another one before this event is over. So going in here with Venusaur, Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, doing massive damage. This is a fairly good one. Simply amazing. HP, attack, defense. Yeah, do you see that? That is crazy right there. So very nice. And then we're going in with Exeggutor, Sativa, Bullet Seed, and Solar Beam. Longtime companion. Had it since September 2016, and then Sceptile, 100% IV, Bullet Seed, and Leaf Blade. And then the Machamps with Counter Dynamic Punch that are weather boosted. So yep, I'm going to go ahead and let you enjoy the rest of these battles. We're going to talk more right after this. Okay, so we finally caught it. Very nice. Kabutops was caught. Okay, that was my first raid of a Kabutops ever. So we're going to take a look at the AR mode so you can see the sky. This is just for kicks, okay? It's not like I'm trying to prove a point here or anything, but see how it says cloudy? So luckily there's a Rapidash is hanging out. I was like, oh, perfect, because I was going to click on one of the Pokemon around the gym, but this just makes it that much more better. So I'm in my car, and I'm going to go ahead and step out here. Let's see what we have. Oh my goodness, look at this blue sky. That's a very blue, actually, now that I'm looking at it on the camera. Woo-wee! We have like a few like straight little clouds over there, some Mario clouds. But other than that, the weather in the game should say sunny. But that's okay. And as you seen just a minute ago, as I was looking through my Pokemon there, when I was looking at my Fungal, her fighting move was boosted, so it's still cloudy, which is just absurd. Run away, Rapidash. No! That's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at a Latios raid. And just using my Mew. You haven't seen me use my Mew with Dazzling Gleam up against one of these yet. It was able to hold its own fairly well. I took some of the Dragon Claws. If you dodge with Mew and you're in a fairly big group, you will last almost, almost the whole time. I'd say about half health. Once the Latios gets down to about half health, you should be probably fainting or something like that. But this one was actually an okay IV. Not like the best, not the worst, but still something. On the other hand, since it is cloudy out, my Dazzling Gleam is doing 120. Yeah, each shot, which is super nice. And that's another thing to take into consideration. People are asking me, which moveset should I have on my Mew? What's the best moveset? Well, there's several variables here. Depending on what kind of weather you're at, like where you live, if it's partly cloudy, or sunny, then you should work around that. So pick the moves that are going to get benefited the most, most of the time when the weather is there. So say you have cloudy weather a lot. Maybe you want to go with something that's going to get boosted by cloudy weather. And if you have a lot of sunny weather or windy weather, you may want to go with moves that are boosted by those. Pretty basic stuff here. So I like Dazzling Gleam because it's it's cloudy all the time here in Anchorage. It's sunny now. We're probably going to have a sunny summer. That is me being optimistic. Last summer was horrible here. We had like a handful of sunny days. It didn't even feel like we had a summer. It was very depressing, to say the least, because our winters are depressing. Dark the whole time. We literally have just a few hours of sunlight during the winter, and then came summertime with all this cloudiness. You're like, are you serious? It was cloudy and it was cold. So yeah, that's the Alaska life. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't trade it for anything. If I could move anywhere else, I would not move. If I could live somewhere else for a little while, I would like to do that. But I think I'm going to stay here probably almost the rest of my life. If I had to move anywhere, I probably, in the United States. Now, this is going to sound funny, but it's not necessarily connected to the United States, but I would want to live in Hawaii. I absolutely love that place. And with that said, let's go ahead and check out my other EX passes. Okay, so let's check this out. So we have, let's go ahead and do recent. So my latest one was this one right here. 2213 Psycho Cut and Hyper Beam. That was on 3/30/2018. All right, and then we have this one right here. This was on 3/23/2018. Manhunt Ruler, shout out, yay! And then we have Psycho Cut, and this was on March. Man, we had a lot of Marches here, huh? I guess it was my birthday was in March. Look at that. Maybe it was like a little present. This one's not bad. 91%, pretty good. I would prefer defense to be at 10, stamina to be at 15, and attack to be at 15. But that's okay, because the lower your defense, the more you'll be able to get up that charge bar. So we have this one here, 91, not bad. Then we have a 78, 12, 9. Is it an? I don't think that it's not possible to be a 9. So that must be a 10. Okay, so this right here would be ideal to power up. And you're probably thinking, what? Wow, why do you want to power up a 78? Because if you don't know by now, IVs make a very, very, very little difference. Yeah, it's true. It's really true. Okay, it's not that you're losing stats. So Mewtwo has a base attack stat of 300, correct? If its IV is 10 in attack, it's not going to be 290. It's going to be 310. And if it has 15 in attack, or 15, yeah, for IVs in attack, then it's going to be 315. So it's not like you're losing anything. Mewtwo's good no matter what, folks, okay? So don't transfer your Mewtwo's. If you transfer them, you can do that if you want to. It's your game, but I don't recommend to do that. So then we have this one right here. A lot of Psycho Cut and Hyper Beam. Yeah, it's like the worst set, personally. 78%, okay, not bad. Then we have Akira. That is a beauty right there. I haven't powered it up because, well, I powered up was a 3 So one of them is not quite all the way powered up. We'll take a look at it here in a second. That's so much Stardust, or it's a lot of Stardust. Not worried about that so much. It's the rare candies, because I'm investing in all these Mewtwo's, which they're gonna be very valuable, and I'm going to use them. It's just I want a variety of Pokemon. If something all of a sudden comes out, I want to have these rare candies on hand to just bam, like I was able to do the Mew, right? That's because I hold on to stuff that I know I need. So we have Akira, 95%. Man, that's so nice. When did I catch that? Let's take a look. Oh, that was last year in December. Okay. And then we have this one right here, Darko, my fighting Mewtwo, which was caught 11/11 2017. Focus Blast. See, it's still cloudy weather out. That does so much damage when it's boosted. The only problem is just 1 bar, but that's fine. It's still nice. So if you don't know by now as well, Psycho Cut and Focus Blast is probably what you want, because Psycho Cut, it will charge that Focus Blast as quick as possible, as opposed to Confusion. Because yeah, that's just the way it works, folks. Then we have Plagueis the Wise. Caught this one 10/20/2017. Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball. This is a beauty right here. It's put in a lot of work for me. And then Kinesis, also a magnificent one. Confusion and Shadow Ball, my damage man here. And then it was caught September 30, 2017. Okay, and then my very first Mewtwo, Shinobi. That's right, Shinobi the Ninja. Confusion and Psychic, because I just want a full Psychic Mewtwo. And then Shadow Ball is just a killer. It is the highest DPS that you can get. But if you're attacking a gym, not recommended, because you have Snorlax, Blissey, Slacking, Tyranitar, things that are not going to be very affected by Shadow Ball. So you might want a fighting one if you're using that to attack gyms. Okay, so with that said, we have 10 Mewtwo's before us right here. Ah, are you kidding me? And then we're going to go ahead and look at our inventory. And this is not rubbing in anybody's face. I have a YouTube channel here I'm running, right? So all I'm doing is showing my subscribers and the people who want to see what is going on. Now, I'm not going to click on them because it's going to show the locations, but just know that it's going to be soon. I'll disclose the date on the next one in a later video, but I have one coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, turn on that notification bell to make sure you do not miss it, to see what happens. We are going to take it out with 3 trainers. I already have the person ready to go. We're just trying to figure out the 3rd person. Now, it shouldn't be too big of a hassle or anything, because the 2 of us are fairly strong trainers, and now we just need another trainer to join us. They don't need to be super strong or anything like that, just able to hold their own to take out this Mewtwo. And with that said, everybody, I want to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I hit the wrong button there. Just trying to click on my character here. Oh, Blissey came back from battle. Lovely. All right, so my gyms are getting taken out, which means I need to go back out and whoop some booty. All right, folks, I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.